All right, what's up guys? It's Austin again here with another video. In today's video, we'll be going over everything I use for my detailing business as in marketing wise. Today, we have one of my loyal customers that's been here or been coming to me for almost about 1.5 years now. He is now part of my sponsorship team. Yeah, so real quick, Hash, how would you like my service from day one to about now?
Man, it's been a hell of a ride from the start. I met him, he was washing my neighbor's car, but then the next door lady guy wouldn't let him plug in his machines, because back then he didn't have all the portable machines. It'd be all plug-ins. But yeah, he did come up to me and ask me if he can plug in at my shop. I don't mind, but you know, like I said, I'm glad he said no, because I got to meet him. And since then, man, he's been blessing me with the clean washes. But yeah, I love it. I support all the way in.
In the beginning of me starting detailing, I wasn't fully mobile. I didn't have my water tank, I didn't have the hose reel, I didn't have a lot of essentials that a lot of mobile detailers used in the beginning. But to this day, I've finally been fully mobile. He's still here. And I really thank him just because not only did he give me the opportunity to let me get my business out there, but like I said, I did another coworker spot really a couple doors down to where it's been giving me a lot of customers, and I truly respect it.
Have you ever got detailed before?
Nope, he's the first one to ever do it for me.
Have you ever got a car wash before?
Yeah, I go to the car washes. I wash them on my own.
When he hit you with the price, how did you feel about it as a first-time customer?
I think it was very reasonable. I mean, he's coming all the way here. I don't have to do nothing. So it's just very convenient, I'd say.
All right, Austin, so the homie Hash mentioned that you were detailing in Neighbors.
Yes. So basically, we're here in Campbell, California. There's a small little shopping center like this, and basically one of the females, she owns a nail and like hairstyle place. And long story short, we had it already originally booked her for an inside and out cleaning, which is my Silver Express. And Hash was one of the owners where the parking lot ends and I needed somewhere to plug in. Unfortunately, the barbershop that's closest to Hash, he didn't want me to plug in there because he says it was very unprofessional, which I totally understand. You know, as a business standpoint, it's another business trying to plug into your business stuff, totally get it. But Hash has thankfully been blessed to where I was able to plug in, and I let him know that I would shoot him a real quick discount on his car for letting me use his stuff. And since then, I've been able to do work here. He's not only brought me customers from people that go in there for his smoke stuff, but also just, close next door neighbors, stuff like that.
And do you always go to shopping centers or not anymore?
So in the beginning of me being mobile, I really wanted to get known. Like, I don't know, I just wanted to be like, hey, this is the guy that's doing it out of the Mercedes. Like, he's good, he knows what he's doing, and he's there. One time, the first time I ever got out of my comfort zone was in Gilroy. I was doing a customer out there, and unfortunately, she said she wasn't gonna be able to let me come to the place until about an hour, so I had an hour of free time. I was in the shopping center. I was next to I think it was a couple places to where it was just more of like, I know I could go in there, speak to a manager real quick, shoot him some business cards, see if they can put them in their back area, break room, and just kind of started doing that. It kind of low-key got me out of my comfort zone just the first time I did it, to where when I came back to my hometown in San Jose, I was already comfortable because I've already been in the Safeways, I've already been in these places to where it was like, hey, I can kind of speak to the manager, let him know. And yeah, I really think that just going out of the way and doing stuff that a normal detailer or a normal human being wouldn't do, it shows interest. It shows, that you're dedicated. Shows that you're really trying to get known. And a lot of other people will actually find interest on that just specifically. They may not even want to get a detail. They'll just be like, hey, this guy's a really hard, young working kid. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about, to the point where they'll bring it up to someone that does want to get a detail. And that's kind of really where communication starts happening, in the social media aspect, where you want to create content to where those people are able to show your work, and it just, everything, connects into a loop, and it's crazy.
Now you mentioned social media, Instagram. I work with a lot of detailers. They're not getting any business from Instagram. What are you doing different?
Honestly, it could be unknown, but I create a lot of reels. I post a lot of content. And most importantly, I keep my followers active. And what I mean by that is I'm always throwing polls in there. I'm always asking for, what should I do for my next YouTube video? I'm keeping them almost like as if it's their business. Like, hey, what should we do? As long as you're intriguing your following, they're gonna want to intrigue with you. Maybe the other detailers are already doing that stuff in particular. Lately it's been working out for me. I also been using, Booksy to the point where they're not only able to look at my packages and prices, but they're also able to get the reviews from customers that have booked with me. They're also able to look at the portfolio of work that I've done that I don't post on my Instagram, to where it's like they're getting, second looks at a lot of other things.
I know you make a lot of content for Instagram. You make it a point to get the shots and this and that. Do you tag the customers on this?
So yes, most customers that I wash, they usually have social media to where they're already following my page, and I'm most likely following them back. And most of the time I tag them just because all it takes is that real quick repost button. And from there, their followers are now seeing my content. That's honestly really a big factor, is tagging them. I know some people that don't like to tag them just because, it's their work and not, they don't want to share around. But at the end of the day, if you want to get seen, you want to get known, you gotta have people promote it. And a lot of my customers are honestly from other people promoting. And what I mean is, I have a lot of clients that are all family members, cousins and uncles and family and relatives. Someone owns another smoke shop, but he's friends with another smoke shop. You know what I mean? It's just connections on connections, to where advertising is key. It's really key.
What's one thing that you tried that was a waste of money or didn't get you any customers? You got anything like that?
As of right now, I haven't really gone through a time period of something that I invested in and it didn't really pay off. I think what really helped me and moving forward and with how I got my business to where it's at is just having everything under control. And what I mean by that is, I didn't throw all this editing and social media and detailing and creating appointments all on me at once. Well, still mastering, but I mastered the detailing part. Then I mastered, running an Instagram. Then I mastered, how to deal with booking appointments. Once you start getting everything mastered, then it turns into kind of just, you wake up, okay, boom, let me check my social media, let me post, boom, that's done. Best thing I could say too is creating a checklist. The checklist, it may sound, old school and it may sound pretty whack, but it really keeps you in tip-top shape. And what I mean by is, you're always, okay, let me double check on that. Let me double check on that. And it really helps. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the 2 ways that have been able to help me get my business to where it's at. If you guys have any ideas or any other ways that I could improve on or use to maybe grow my business in a different way, definitely shoot them in the comments. All right, last but not least, if you guys also need a detail here in San Jose or any surrounding city, definitely tap in. Instagram is platinumdetailing_SJ. Be sure to shoot us a DM and we'll get you service. Other than that, appreciate you guys all for watching. You guys have a good one.